Good morning. Welcome to Planet Mojo. Today, I need to shovel this area out in front of the greenhouse here so I can offload that lumber. I'm going to begin to work on some walls upstairs in the house. I really need to clear this stuff out here as well and possibly move this little manure spreader, but I definitely have to get rid of this. We have to have it so that this can be plowed over the side of the hill. Yeah, winter is kind of a difficult time. Yeah, actually I think that manure spreader is okay. It's this that has to move. So a little bit of shoveling, then I'm going to back this truck up into there. I got the seedling heating mats. Each one of these does 4 trays, so I'm going to do 8 trays worth of seedlings this spring. But anyways, I got to get this lumber offloaded into the greenhouse, and then I'll take you upstairs and give you an overview of what's going on up there. Okay, that about does it. Got my lumber moved in. This is all for the upstairs up there. This morning I did some drawings on that. It's a pretty complicated wall. It's all angles. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 different wall sections, and they all meet each other at different angles. So it's going to be an interesting project. These, in conjunction with some other stuff, is going to be where I start my seeds. It's going to be just right in the middle here somewhere. I'm going to run the lights down. The lights have to be, I forget what the hell, like 4 feet off of the plants. They're real strong. I guess if we're growing pot or something. But they're grow lights. That'll help get it started, and then we'll use natural light after that. Probably have to have about a month of heating and supplemental light to get them started. But basically it's going to be a 4x4 platform. I'm going to get a 4x4 or a 4x8 sheet 2 inches thick of extruded foam. I'm going to put that on top of the bench, put the seed mats on top of that, and then the trays like they show here right on top of the seed mats. And then the light will be on the other half. I'm going to hang the other half of the foam from here up here, and then the light will be attached to the bottom of that. Then I can put curtains on the side, either foam curtains or, 3/4 inch extruded foam sides on it that are just pinned right to the foam on the top, just to keep the heat in when it's really cold, so that I don't need any more heat than the mats. But I'll be monitoring it, and I have a thermostat and a hot and cold thermostat. It's pretty slick. It'll turn on a little fan if it gets too hot, and it'll turn on the mats if it gets too cold, which will be definitely needed once it starts warming up a bit. So that stuff will be pretty interesting. As far as out here goes, I gotta run. That's our dump truck. I gotta run to the dump, but the dump's not open yet. It's open at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I gotta wait for that. Then I gotta get rid of that truck, pull the gator in, move that trailer out of here. Then he'll be able to plow right back here. Now we're gonna put 2 different cars in here. So yeah, winter can be kind of crazy. Parking spaces at a big premium in the winter, because you gotta, wherever you park, you gotta shovel and or plow. So you don't want to have too many of those places. Okay, we'll go upstairs and I'll show you what I'm doing up there. Okay, one of the winter projects is up in the office area. I'm not going to show the office itself, but this is the area that's going to get worked on right here. You can see there's a wall that ends right here. This office was supposed to be one big office, but because we couldn't get to the addition, because we kept buying land, we bought 6 lots all around us. We never got to building the addition, which we will be building, but not quite yet. We'll be putting a temporary thing out here this coming summer. But because we couldn't get to the addition yet, we've been using this for bedrooms and office space. So we had to put a wall in here, and that's going to remain once the bedrooms move to the back part. Because I need a soundproof room and storage and stuff like that. So the big open area does not work anyways. But anyways, what I need to do is build out this wall. I need to have a water pipe going through it. That's why this is going to be a 2x6 wall built out from here. Then I need to come over to here, towards the stairs, and then back over to this wall. I need to change this vent. This vent is the air-to-air heat exchanger. There's several air-to-air heat exchanger vents here. Because the house is extremely tight and super insulated, we need to do an air exchange on occasion. So I need to build a wall here. This was just going to be a railing, mission style railing. And I still have a temporary staircase in here, which needs to be removed, and a nice stairway put in here. I don't know if I'll be able to get to this winter, because I need to use my machines. And the shed is pretty clogged up with tractors right now, so not sure that that'll happen. But the 2 doors, you've probably seen them in the shed. One goes here, one goes here. And then there's going to be what the hell is that called? Not a chase, but a bulkhead. That's what it is. A bulkhead up here, and there will be a mini split above each door. The mini splits want to be as high as possible in the room. within a certain distance from the ceiling. And this one has been temporarily mounted right there because this is a room and attic. That's the ceiling right there. That's the, or not the ceiling, but the roof right there. It's pretty cool. There's a ventilation system in the roof, and the rafters are real deep. So this is actually super insulated. Yeah, we have an incredibly, we went through less than a quart of wood when we heated with all wood. I think it was about a half a quart of wood to heat for the winter, and then it gets too hot. But anyways, this door needs to be finished up. I just have it roughed into place. I generally make all my own molding, but again, I'm really waiting on my machinery over in the shed. I ran the wiring last year for the outlets for those, so I can run the machines, but I would have to, if I did it during the winter, I would have to do it in between the tractors, and I really don't want to do that. So I might just run some temporary molding. I did that downstairs. I just ran one by stock, and it actually looks pretty nice because this is, we're doing kind of a craftsman bungalow style / mission, something like that. One last feature I'll show you real quick. This window right here is actually this behind the drywall here. This is made, it's just screwed in, the framing in there, and this is removable as well. And this will become a doorway going out onto a deck over the addition. There's going to be a porch, a mudroom porch, then just a couple bedrooms back there overlooking the Oak Savannah. You can see the Oak Savannah project right there. So this window comes out at a later date and goes right onto a deck. And then there'll be a stairway going down to the lower area as well. This is, there's 2 wires going to this, one for a light out here. I forget what the other one was. I'll have to look at the plans. But this is waiting for it too. Everything is designed to be done in stages so that we didn't need to take out loans or anything. We're trying to pay for everything as we go. So it takes longer, but you don't have a monthly bill, which is fantastic. So there'll be some work on this project, especially when it's really cold outside, really cold outside. And in the greenhouse, I'll be cutting in the greenhouse, or hopefully right behind here, because I'll have to go up and down. I can't bring the miter saw in here. So yeah, there'll be some work up here this year, or this winter, fighting cats. This is a rescue cat right here, and he bothered my cat so much that my wife went and got another cat from a friend of hers who they had a litter of cats, and now those two play, and my cat's fine with them. So that's how that works. So I got wiring to do up here, woodworking, a bunch of stuff, installing a door. There'll be a built-in shelving area here. This will actually be in my office. So a little peek in here. You can see the lines for this mini split go that way. They go behind this bathroom because there's this little knee wall here behind the bathroom and out that way. This is the intake for the mini or air-to-air heat exchanger, and then you can see some of the other ducting for that. Some of the ducting goes down under the floor here, and then you can see a heavy electric pipe back there, conduit, that runs to a box right in here, that is actually the electric coming up for the rooms up here, for the inside wall, and for this up here. We also have electric that runs and goes through the ceiling in the downstairs bathroom. What is it? Electric and water that will be able to poke through the wall at the right time and run to the addition. So we have everything ready to go for it. We just spent a whole lot of money buying up the land around us and buying horses and horse gear and horse feed. So it took a while to get back to this, but we are now back to this, and I'll be working on it this winter. Okay, that'll wrap it up for the day. If you like our videos, please subscribe to the channel. Click on the update icon if you want to receive notice when we post new videos. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.